Hi everyone, Nathan here from Mighty Lancer Games. Welcome to this evening's stream. And yes, hi everyone. I said I was ready, not entirely ready. Welcome everybody. I can see Pete, J-Star, Mr. Wacky Stuff.
Pete
Hi, Red
Hydrator
Snail.
says dance baby.
Coronado. Make me do a dance for you.
Didn't tell him I'd made that one. You can't see that. Or your head.
I had to make my own music as well, man. No music for that.
There is music, it's just not. You can't hear it.
I can't hear it. Hope I was dancing in time. And I hydrate. Hi, Wicked D. What are you doing, dog?
There you go. You can dance now.
Just elbow me down the
Pete
head.
the Hydrator would like you to look down the camera lens and say hello.
Hi, Pete. It's only just begun, he says. You've been storing cards up, Pete?
Are you going to say hello to everybody now?
Yeah. Hi,
Pete the
Deathly.
Hydrator says dance baby.
Oh, what? I thought you put cool down things on these.
No. No, I didn't know. It's a silent disco.
Yeah, I can't make my own music, can I?
Wig me.
Chaos. Absolute chaos.
Ah. You know, he fell off his chair.
My wig selection is naked. It's gonna have to be this one. Whew. Wig me. Took me ears in. Whew. More warm now. Brought extra water. Yeah.
Jason says we might see some paintings tonight. I doubt it.
Pete been raring up for this all day. So, I've got a selection of minis which I will be painting this evening, and one of them is this fantastic Etin mini from Reaper Miniatures. And I'm going to use some Green Stuff World Leather Brown on this chap right now. And I'm going to use this to paint his... I can't speak. Epically failed at speaking today. This bit. I'm going to paint this bit, the inside of his kind of romper, for want of a better description. Now this looks very baby poo yellow when you put it on.
Pete the Hydrator loves this stream.
Jeffrey says
Yeah.
that guy is quite fun to paint. I like his teddy bear. Gerald says, hi all, I'm here because I was told there would be a discussion on mould. That was last time. My palette is clean now. It's very wobbly because it's got no water. So it's all hard and crusty, but it's clean.
Pete the Hydrator wants you to remove your glasses for 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'll do my best.
different without his glasses on. Did you see blinking into the light there?
Yeah.
Pete the Hydrator says dance baby.
Did it.
You'll have to make your own music for him. That's actually his dance move as well.
It is, that's how I dance. Wicked D can probably corroborate this story. I'm never gonna be able to paint anything without my glasses on. Can't focus on it. Where's his teddy bear
Oh, so you're trying to look for the detail now while you're blind?
then? Yeah. I'm not blind, but I can't focus on it.
Yeah,
It'd have to
have a look
be up
for you.
here. No, I can see some skulls and a pig.
You want to have a look? Want to see that for you?
Yeah, go on, have a look for a teddy bear. With that wig, you look like a 90s scouser. Yes, I do. Calm down. That was terrible. Wicked D says, that's better than paint left-handed.
Oh, I can't see a teddy bear either.
No.
I can see a pig. Where's the teddy bear? We can't find it. And I don't even need glasses. Pete's building some Nighthaunt hex wraiths.
Alright, cool. They're a bit fiddly out there, I think, hex wraiths.
Yes, he says it's taking so long. How are we all? What have we all been up to today then? Now then, what have we all been up to today? I've had a free hydrate there, look. What's that all about?
What?
I know. Say what now? Yeah, there are a couple of new cards in the Streamloots thing. If you don't know about Streamloots, it's they're cards with different things on that make us do stupid stuff just for a laugh, basically. So if you go to Streamloots, and you can sign up for free, and I can send out some free packs. Maybe we should do something to see if we can get some free packs.
Pete the Hydrator would like you to look down the camera lens and say hello.
Oh, put out your glasses on this time.
Yeah, it's got to be time to put them back on, isn't it?
Yeah, you do. Just say hello first.
Okay.
Jeffy says, oh sorry, that guy has the pig, the three-headed troll has the teddy bear. My error. See, here we are looking up, at least we know we're not going insane.
Hi, Pete.
It's that little bit of hair you can see sticking out in the camera.
That's my beard. That's my beard.
What's your beard?
That little bit of hair that you could see sticking out on the bottom of there. That's there's my
You
nose.
should do a red dwarf and stick an eye on your chin. Red Snaps is finished for the long weekend. Whoop whoop.
Pete the Hydrator would like you to give them the wave.
Hi.
Oh, there's a Bob Ross in the screen as well. Getting double wavage there. Tony says, being resting from hobbying after my recent push made me feel a bit beef madras. Jason says, I was
Oh, I could fancy a beef madras.
relieved with my cash by two small children at Survey Hall. That
Pete
bun
the
looked nice,
Hydrator
though.
thinks you look thirsty.
Yeah, you've got to have a drink.
Fair enough.
That slice of cake bun thing that you had looked nice there, Jess. I'm into the cafe for ages in there. I'm too tight.
Yep.
So yeah, Streamloots if you want to join in. Follow that link, streamloots.com/MightyLancer. And what can we do to give away some packs? What can we do to decide who to give a pack away to?
Ooh, I don't know.
What should we do?
Funniest joke in chat. Clean jokes only.
I've still got a few left, but we'll save some for later. Yes, please. Yeah, alright then, if you want. Are you going to judge the jokes if anybody puts one in?
We corroborate between us.
What? Corroborate? That's a big word for a Wednesday evening. Okay, then funniest joke in chat, family friendly joke. I only know one joke, so that's
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
in chat. If you want to win a free Streamloots pack, and then Mr. MLG will pick the funniest, and then I will figure out how to give a pack to that person. You just need to actually be signed up to Streamloots for me to send you on there. So there you go. If you want to do that, be a bit.
I need some new material. So.
Why? You've got a new stand-up gig or something?
Yeah. I haven't got any good jokes at the moment.
When you say I haven't got any good jokes at the moment, that sounds like you have any good jokes ever.
No.
Pete says, you should have locked Dan in the basement and not let him free on the world. Well, why is that then, Pete? We didn't want to keep him. Jeez, why should we have him? we looked after him for all that time. It's somebody else's turn now.
Yep.
Have you been watching his streams again? J-Star says, I stood on the cornflakes day. I was a serial killer. Oh, what talking are you doing now?
Oh, sorry. I was just concentrating on doing a little bit of painting, my darling.
Okay, we're all rebirths now,
Okay.
Resnell says, 2 fish in a tank. First one says, can you drive this thing? Oh, that's an oldie, isn't it? My reading doesn't really help these jokes, does it? So shall I try that again? 2 fish in a tank. First one says, can you drive this thing? That was a bit better delivery.
That was a bit better delivery.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. I'll be right with you. When I've knocked Nub over now.
You know bother.
Yeah.
So why are you painting this guy? And why are you painting bright yellow?
So this baby poo yellow colour here is actually leather brown and dries a bit darker than this. So this is.
Oh, you'll have to join in, Jake.
Who's there? So yeah, it goes on this kind of like baby poo colour, and then it dries a bit darker, and then you can kind of shade it and what have you. But it's definitely a lot lighter than
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Is that the joke?
Yeah. Yeah. So Vallejo leather brown is this colour of these little satchel-y pack thing, and this one is a lot lighter, a lot more yellowy kind of shade here. We'll have to do some pig colour on that little piggy that he's got tied in his belt there at the back. What colour should we do the pig? Should we do it black and white or something? What's everybody's favourite kind of pig? Little baby piglet that he's got tied on his waist. There we go. Right, so we'll get that guy done. So here's Nub. This is Nub the butcher. He's got a little bit of base coat on him already, and I'm going to put a little bit of this leather brown on Nub's belt. So I've already used the Vallejo leather brown for his hood and his gloves. Earlier on, I didn't realise that these were gloves on. So that I knew that was a glove, but I hadn't twigged that this was a glove on this hand, and I painted his hand as flesh like his face, and then when I was looking at it just before the stream, I realised that I'd been a complete numpty, so I've had to repaint it. Vietnamese pot-bellied pig, says Tony. Purple, says Red Snail. And black and pink, says Kuronoko. And Pete says, I've completely lost the bases, and the ones I've got left over are too small. Ah, that's no good. For the hex wraiths, yeah, you need some overly shaped ones for those guys. Right, I think we're going to go with black and pink, because I think a purple pig might look a bit odd. Although it is a fantasy world, isn't it? Like, kind of D&D, what have you. I'm sure we could have purple pigs if we wanted. I'm going to paint Nub's apron. I've decided I'm going to try and paint Nub's apron with blue and white stripes on it. Just a little bit of a personal challenge. I've not tried doing any stripes or anything for a long time. See if I can get my manual dexterity badge. I'm not holding my... Just flung me figure across the desk.
I said originally a pack. I can't send J-Star a pack because I don't think you can sign up stream. Have you, Jay?
Kuronoko had a fit of optimism today and currently trying to paint a non-metal metal silver dragon. Total mistake. Yeah, I gave up on trying to paint my non-metal metal copper dragon some time ago and just decided to paint it with actual copper colour paint because it was not going to plan.
Tony says the basis of an adventure, the strange case of the purple pig.
Ooh, yeah, that could be cool. Coming soon. What do you reckon? The local farmer drafts in the first level player characters to see if they can resolve why all these pigs have become pink. Purple, even. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, is that going to be the next Discord D&D session? Because you know, if you say things like that out loud, then they'll get all excited.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Good, because I did that too. It was that word I can't say, wasn't it?
Cafrixis. Yeah, that was it. That was it. We've had a couple of goes at painting in Cafrixis, haven't we? We've done a couple of him. Painted one with... Oh, no, that's the wrong colour. Painted one with Green Stuff World Nebula Copper. That was pretty cool. An insurance scam for the purple pig. Yeah, maybe. Right, what colour should I paint his... I think I am actually going to paint his sleeves purple.
Why don't you... Oh, thanks, Pete.
Thank you.
Raise it up to the camera and we can see.
Okay.
Thanks, Pete. It's very kind. Let me focus you.
Okay. So here is Nub, the butcher, and his beard looks a little bit bright at the moment. That's just because I've just put some orange on it at the bottom. So Nub the butcher. So I'm going to paint his little apron. I'm going to do it blue, and then I'm going to try and do some very fine white stripes down it. So I'm going to paint his sleeves in between there. I'm going to paint them purple because red snail always suggests purple, so I'm going to paint those purple. And then we'll do his shoes with might use your scorched brown for his shoes, and then we'll sort his knife out.
Pete the Hydrator says dance baby.
You have to do some big box, little box.
Big fish, little fish cardboard box.
shopping and stuff.
I don't know how to do the other ones. I only know Big Fish, Little Fish, Cardboard
You
Box.
don't have to shop, you just do that. Shopping troll.
All right, no, I'm not familiar with that one.
It is only cold out. It's only cold out for a minute.
Right. Might have to reassess the rarity of this card.
You big meanie.
Yeah, I know. It'll be fine.
It will be fine because you don't know how to do it. We can make him do all sorts of things. I did a rainbow crucifix. I'll post a picture on Discord.
Pete the Hydrator would like you to give them the wave.
Why does it say give
Hi.
them the wave? It says give them a wave, and she doesn't say that, does she? Hey Pete, hey Pete. There's a Pete in the house. We have also, about 2 minutes before the stream, figured out how to do some voice things and add them. So there is one that just says hello in a minute, but we'll have to think of some more. Gerald says, okay gang, work needs to be done unfortunately. Have a great rest of the stream, see you all in Discord. Thank
Thank
for
you.
popping by and seeing the chaos ensue. Oh, you didn't tell me you were all blurry.
I didn't know.
I think we should look at the screen every now and then. What else you got to tell us?
I've made the shop a little bit brighter today. did some work on the lighting in the shop. Tried to make a little bit thing. The market outside the shop today. The market outside the shop was actually pretty busy today. That was pretty cool. Looks like normality is returning to some extent. Right then, so I've got some.
He loves this stream.
Yeah, there
Pete
he
says there needs to be a category for say Pete's name. And there is say my name. And isn't there one in the... Is there another... Yeah, there's one in the channel rewards too. And you've got your own poster. So, I mean, you know, we say Pete all the time. I mean on Twitch. Isn't this Twitch? I don't understand. Isn't this Twitch?
I think that's what he means.
Arthreed Snail 72 is enjoying this stream.
That's just for you, you're a little frog.
Yeah, horrible things.
Or do you mean, Pete, that there should be a category for, like, the content of the stream, like there is for art and other things that you can search for? So when people are looking through the list of things that they can watch, they just get one that says, people saying Pete's name. Yes. I suppose there must be a lot of Pete's in the world. That maybe it wouldn't be such an exclusive channel, would it? Lots of people could think like, oh, that's cool.
Pete the Hydrator wants you to say their name.
There you go, you see?
I'll just watch people saying my name for an hour. Pete the Hydrator. Pete. You.
That's what you should actually next sound. You should be like Pete.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Maybe a little bit niche.
Yeah. We're going to end up with one of them soundboard things, aren't we?
No, we're not.
Right then. So he's got Blue Apron, which I think at the moment that looks a little dark, doesn't it? I think we'll have to lighten it up from that. seem to remember the apron that my grandma used to wear when I was a kid was a little bit lighter than that. I don't know. Do you think that'll... do you think it's going to look a bit weird if I lighten that up?
We don't know. We can't see it.
Actually, it doesn't look too bad on there.
We don't know. We can't see it. We can see your arm. Oh, and now he's not no head. Hey, look. Now, where are you going? Stay,
Yeah,
stay,
no.
Stay. He looks quite shiny on the screen. It's quite shiny. If your name's not Pete, you're not coming in. Not
I think-
tonight, you're not on the list.
I think he looks suitably menacing, though. Doesn't he?
With his bright blue apron.
With his bright blue apron. Yeah, let's tone it down a little bit. We'll add a little bit of white into it, I think. Where are we? Where's me white? Oh. So what's everyone been up to today? I know what I've been up to. I've been busy, hard working, doing a little bit of preparation for an upcoming little project. Top secret, can't tell anybody about it. But been doing a little bit of work for something, and also been working on getting the shop a little bit better illuminated, as I mentioned. And
Yes, because the shop from outside always looks shut, despite the fact it's open 7 days a week. Because outside is so bright, and inside is very bright, but just not as bright as the sun, it always looks shut. It always looks dark inside, and we've done loads of different things to try and make it not look shut, and none of them work. So if anybody's got any suggestions, feel free to mention them. We've added extra lights, we've tried putting lights in the window, we've got 1,000 open signs, but still people tell us that they think we're closed.
There's two big A boards outside that say open. Yeah, one of the staff actually said to me today that even when it's a nice warm day and we've got the door open, that people still stick their head through the door and say, "Are you open in there?" Because it looks a bit like a cave. And obviously, we want it to look inviting for people. I think I've gone too much the wrong way now. Flashing open signs, said Pete. I like the bat signal. Bat signal. Clean down at work, finish 12:30, then home and a granny nap. Red lights. We're not putting red lights up, Pete. We might attract the wrong type of clientele.
Yeah, we could do this. Put some tube lights along the top of the windows. That might light it up a bit. Yeah, we've got some lights that we're gonna put around the window. But when we tried to just put them at the top of the window, it didn't make any difference at all. It's so bizarre. It didn't make any difference at all. So we're going to try and put them all around, like encase the window, and see what that looks like.
Yeah.
The other problem we have, of course, is the more lights we have, the more electric we use, and the more that costs us money.
Yeah. But hopefully, a little bit of LED lighting shouldn't be too bad, and should invite more people into the shop, and they'll spend.
Oh, you see, I've always wanted one of them wicked inflatable tube people outside that wobble about in the wind. Like, oh, I've always wanted one of those. So funny.
You've never mentioned that before.
Well, it's because we'd never had one. For a start, we'll be able to get planning permission from the council to have such a ridiculous thing outside.
We need to have planning for the tube guy.
It's a conservation area. I mean, the old place that I worked down the same street wouldn't even let you put a disabled ramp outside so people with wheelchairs could get in the building.
Well, that's true.
Because, you know, they don't count. that historic bit of paving outside is much more important according to the council. But yes, so no, we're not having one of those, but they are really cool. We are having a Pikachu wander around tomorrow.
Could I borrow your black and brown if you can reach it, my darling? I'm going to have a free hydrate.
Black and brown, it's nearly all gone.
Is that because you use it all the time?
That's because I use it all the time, mix it with black to actually make it dark brown.
What, you mean this dark brown?
It's not.
No, that's like russet
It's
brown.
not dark brown. There is no such. Don't get me started again.
No, I'm telling you, this is like russet brown. I might as well just be using my russet.
Exactly. This is black and brown 09137 from Reaper that you assured me was dark brown, because I mean it's called black and brown for a start, isn't it? And I still have to add black paint to it because there's no such thing as dark brown. I have to bring out my own paint range just so I can have dark brown.
Yep.
Pete says, I've got a large Pokeball to throw at Pikachu. We don't throw it too hard, it's a sensitive little soul, you know.
Yeah, that'd be mean.
Are you coming down for a photo, are you, Pete, tomorrow? Pikachu is at the shop between 10 and 1 tomorrow. It's going to be chaos. Lots of other things happening as well, so that'll be fun. Deliveries and staff on holiday and all sorts of ace things just to be, you know, extra awesome.
It's gonna be fine.
Wicked D's gonna have to keep an eye on Pikachu out the window just so he don't wander off. It is good for a pic. Pete says, well, I need to find out who's in it. What do you mean who's in it? Pikachu, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we found him in Pikachu Valley.
Yeah. And we fed him extra Pokemon food and he grew really big.
Yeah.
Like Clifford the Big Red Dog.
He really likes those Logan berries, or whatever they are.
It says, use Reaper Brown liner. I do like the liners, but they smell, don't they? Reaper Brown liner as a base layer instead. It's pretty dark and it's fantastic base layer for Bones minis. I don't think I've got brown liner. I've got green liner. That's a nice dark green.
We've got some sepia and some grey and some blue, I think.
What?
Liners.
Well, that's not brown.
No, I know. You could mix them all together and make brown.
Or I could just add black to my black and brown. I'm calling the RSPCA. I don't think they take Pokemon. Don't think they have the facilities for it, Pete. Red Snail says, if I finish at the allotment early, can I get a photo? Yeah, photos are free. That's what Pikachu's there for no other reason than photo opportunity and sometimes hooks. We do actually get more adults than children wanting pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get a picture to show my granddaughter or daughter or insert other son or other individual child, whatever here. We get lots of grown-ups want their picture taken, and lots of kids who get close to having their picture taken and then decide not to have their picture at the last minute, and then the parents go, well, I'm having mine. Right. He's got this big shield on his chest. There's the potential for some kind of artistry going on the shield that he's got on his front. I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, this black and brown, I don't know when it's going to dry like, but this is so far looking very much like russet brown. I think that's the danger though, isn't it? When a paint range gets to like 200 or 300 paints, that some of them are going to look extremely similar to others.
Not locked up in a cupboard, Pete. It's roaming free. And then we just shout him, like give him a whistle and he comes running because he loves to meet the people of Bridlington.
But you know that Pokemon are magical, right, Pete? So until he's ready, you can't see him. So yeah, this guy, he's got this big shield on the front, so it's got 2 skulls on and then 2 blank panels, so I could do all sorts of craziness on it.
Joe, draw one of your famous cards.
Yes. Was it supposed to be a fish? I can't remember what it was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be a fish.
Yeah. I think that needs to be brown up there, doesn't it? What? Keep asking everybody too many questions, I think, this evening. But what colour should I do his beard? He's got 2 beards technically, hasn't he? This guy, he's got two beards.
You should do 1 black and 1 grey.
Okay.
Because the grey one's really fed up with the other one, nagging him all the time, and it's turned his hair grey. Wicked D says, did you find the teddy bear yet? No, Wicked D, it's different mini. Coronado and Redstone both say ginger, and Pete says orange. Now, I was going to say that, but the mini itself is very orange. So that's why I didn't.
Yeah, I have made its skin very very tanned, haven't I? Oh, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I've mixed a little bit of the black and brown in with my leather brown. I just wanted to see what that would look like on the rest of the area, but I don't like it. Actually, do I? I think I do. I think we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. We're going to change all that baby poo leather brown into some darker brown. A mix of black and brown and leather brown, I think. Gonna go for that around there. And then we'll go back over it with the leather brown so it looks like a highlight. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. I'm gonna paint that pig next. Actually, no, we're going to paint his hair next. So we're going to go for 1 red and 1 black, yeah? Ginger. So it just so happens that I have some auburn shadow here, because that's the colour that I did the dwarf's beard. So I think we'll go for gingery beard on the slightly clueless looking one. And then we'll do the other one as greying, because that one's grumpy all the time because this one's a bit clueless. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, sure. So here we go. So this guy here on the right looks a bit gormless, the one that's pointing, and then this guy here on the left looks really grumpy and angry because obviously he's got to live with the slightly clueless one on this side, and also the one on the left has got like a bit of a ponytail and a bit more manicured beard, and this guy's just got like a little tuft of hair coming out the top of his fonts and a proper like neck beard thing going on. So yeah, I think this head's definitely in charge. But probably is a bit cheesed off with his sibling. How would you describe it? They're like conjoined twins, aren't the Ettins? This one's called Jolene. Decided.
Jolene?
Jolene. With his flaming locks of auburn hair.
Oh dear.
Yeah. What else have I got to tell you? What else have I got to tell you? So I've got a couple of other minis here on the table that I haven't really touched. So I will show. We'll get onto those in a second. So I've got a raptor. Gonna try and do something with that little guy. He's for the Predator Prey pop-up challenge. And then I've also got my Ghast, Necropolis Ghast from the Warlord range from Reaper, which I'm going to do for my spooky pop-up thing. So we'll do this guy's beard in a second. I'll show you these guys. So here's the Raptor. This is the Raptor Mini, the one that I picked from the Raptor hunting pack. I've had some of those stashed away for a little while, so I'm gonna work on him. I painted him with Vallejo Brown Violet, and then gave him a heavy wash of Anagrax Earthshade and Null Noil mix, and then we're gonna kind of stipple him up a little bit to get a bit of detail on. He's gonna be my Predator. Sorry, just bashed the keyboard. Here's my loot golem from last night. Let's show you briefly my loot golem, how that's coming on from last night. Needs a little bit of shading around the large diamond there, and a bit of tidying up on the other gems. But he's mostly done, I think. Think he's quite cool. Yeah, sorry. So there we go. That's me awesome. Even if I do say so myself. Thank you, Deathly. Thank you. Yeah, with his crotch gem, went for green for the crotch gem.
I hadn't realised it looks like he's got a coin in his hand. It looks like that silver one is his face, and he's looking at the silver coin in his hand like he's waiting to flip it to decide whether the adventurers live or die.
Yeah. So that's that guy, and then also that. Yeah, the family jewels, and then so we've got this guy who, the more I look at him, looks like he's kind of like an orc berserker that's a zombie. So, and I'd painted him kind of pale green, so we're going to sort his teeth and his tongue out, ready for him getting a good wash all over. But he's a bit bright to have under the camera straight away. He's been painted with some Knoll Pelt, some of the Reaper Bones paint. So we can get some detail done on him in a moment. But I'm just going to get the black out and sort this guy's beard. I think a couple of other little areas to touch up on him as well, and Nub's knife while I've got the black out. I'll base coat his thing. What's Pete saying? 666, 666. So I just need to touch up a couple of little bits I've blobbed onto that are going to be metal, and I'm also going to do this guy's beard and hair. I'm going to do them black, and then we're going to work them up to grey at the ends. And then he's also got, there's a couple of little details that I need to sort out. He's got a little earring in, so in order to make sure that comes good when I put the gold on it, I'll just touch that back over black rather than flesh, so we get good coverage. It looks like he should have a moustache, but really he's just got a massive mouthful of teeth. This guy. I've got like a little token thing hanging off from there, so we'll get that sorted. also in black. Skulls, they're going to be bony coloured. Just blocking that eye socket. I must have missed that with the primer. Oh, I said I was going to do the pig, didn't I? Well, there's something hanging out the bag. Is that a hand? Yeah, I think it's a hand hanging out the bag. Yeah, like a human hand hanging out the side of this satchel. I wondered what it was, but now I can see that it's got fingers on it.
Where?
Let me just do this bit of hair, and I will show you. So, can you see just here near the pig? There you go. So where I've just painted with the brush, they're the fingertips, and it's kind of like just poking out the edge of the bag from the crack. It's looks like a human hand. Thank you, Wicked D. That's very kind of you. It's got a long ponytail. This guy. Who plats a who plats the hair for Ettins? Maybe there are mums kicking about somewhere. Because I can't imagine it would be easy getting your slightly dense looking conjoined twin to plait your hair for you. Now you pass that arm over the top of this arm. Yeah, like that. No, tighter. No, a bit further over here. Sit still. Right. Hair done. Let's sort Nub's knife out. Again, because I want it to look nice and bright. And obviously we're going to have a little bit of blood splatter on it, aren't we? And I did think about doing kind of blood splatter all up his gloves as well. Using a bit of that Green Stuff World congealed blood or whatever to make it look as if he's doesn't really bother cleaning his tools in between work activities. Oh yes, Wicked D, I know. Yeah, some people can plait their own hair, but I would imagine it must be difficult if you've got to communicate with another head to give them instructions on how to operate the other arm to be able to do it. That must be hard. Maybe I'm overthinking it. So
Have you ever had long enough hair to plait?
No. No. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, well, sometimes I have to stop myself saying things because it'd be silly. So.
I have a hydrate instead.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Koronoko says, can do it as long as I don't think about it. I assume that that's in reference to plaiting their hair. Well, don't know. Right, let's get some tooth colour. What do you reckon is dead, obviously. So, the ghoul thing. So we should...
still got to figure out what to do with it. Ah, yeah.
That looks awesome, darling. How's that? It's really, really hard.
Is it?
Mm. It looks fantastic. The
What do they do?
the candle and the things look absolutely fantastic, my dear.
You think there's anything else I should do to him?
I think that maybe because you've done like a great job of getting a bit of OSL on the edge of this leather here, that maybe you should just have a little bit of glint of light on the buckle itself.
Well, I did, and it just made it all orange. It's so small. It wasn't silver anymore.
Okay.
You think there should be a bit more?
I think just a little tinge.
Because I didn't think the candle light would really get that. I mean, it's only a candle, isn't it? It's not like it's sort of a spotlight.
Yeah. No, I think it looks fantastic, darling. Looks really good.
I don't know what we're doing with it.
We'll have to figure out how we're going to mount him for you. Nope, Wicked D's going to go and get set up. What is it this evening, Wicked D? Before you go, if you're still here, are we Gartic phoning thingy?
Not bad.
Yeah, like that, just like that, just like that. Super.
Okay.
That looks awesome, darling. Absolutely awesome. I was singing "Everything Is Awesome" at the boys the other day.
Did they know what you were doing?
I think so.
Were they just humouring you?
Yeah, probably. It was because we were working together. You see, we were moving the shop around. They were performing multitasks. Oh, this guy's mouth's a right barrel of teeth. What's a good colour for the inside of his mouth? And his eye sockets. Let's get his eye sockets in with a bit of black. Black.
Yeah, that's right, Red Snail. Everything is awesome. Ben, you've got 6 minutes
Yep.
to wow us with
Oh,
your
sorry.
wonderful conversation skills.
Okay, so I'm just gonna find a suitable inside of mouth colour. I think we'll go with some of this crimson red. That should be a nice dark. Ah, no, I hate it when it does that. You get the dried paint flecks on the palette. I need to stop opening my paint over the top of my wet palette. I find it very frustrating. Right then, so we're going to get a bit of crimson red, and we're going to use that for his tongue. Red Snail's got an earworm now. Right, he describes it as.
That's what everyone describes it.
Yeah, I like it. It's awesome. So the other night, I don't know if we've already talked about this. The other night we watched on Netflix. We watched Nicolas Cage in a movie. It might have been called Willy's Wonderland or something like that. Was it? I can't remember exactly what it was called.
That's what it was called.
Ah, there we go. Willy's Wonderland, and it was just really bizarre. Has anybody seen it? It was very, very strange.
Now, I'm not a Nicolas Cage fan anyway, but we watched it because there wasn't anything else and I still don't actually understand what the point was.
Yeah, it was just really weird. Really, really weird. We wanted to watch The Pick of Destiny with Tenacious D, and we couldn't find it on any of the streaming channels that we have access to. And I'm sure that we have it on DVD, but I can't find it. So, but I've had a look at to see what the box looks like today. So
You're looking for the wrong box.
So I can have a look, another look, and see if I was looking for the wrong thing.
Because they're outside in the garage. So it's not like, oh, we just looked under the TV and we couldn't see it there.
Yeah.
They're outside in the dark. Because I watched Face Off recently. Utter madness, but amazing. But this Willy's Wonderland, look it up, because it was in the comedy
It's just
section.
weird.
And it's just things happen and you don't know why. I still don't know what the point was. And it's finished, and it was days ago, and I've still not figured out why it was.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to take his face. Yeah. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I had a bit of a conversation earlier on today with a couple of the guys that work in the shop with us. And apparently there's a new film that's got Nicolas Cage in that apparently is absolutely excellent, that features Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage. So he goes to do like a birthday party for a drug dealer or something. He's an actor, but the CIA recruit him or something along these kind of lines. And apparently all the reviews have said that it's fantastic. One of the guys have told me. Get all me. This is how I used to paint minis. I used to paint like half a dozen minis at a time, and then as I was working through, I'd do all the colours all at once, and I was always a lot more productive at painting than I have been kind of recently. So I figured I would give it a go this month and see if I could get a lot more RCL stuff completed. So I've got a whole swathe of snake men going off. They're going to be for a quarterly challenge as well. Was that a successful operation, my darling, Mrs.
Well, I've hacked it off.
Mrs. MLG has just hacked off the tab on the base of her bust. What's it?
Of the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
What's an AMA?
I don't know. I don't like Nicolas Cage because he's very wooden, in my opinion, and he always sounds exactly the same. But at least in Willy's Wonderland, he didn't sound exactly the same as he always does.
Yeah,
So
because he doesn't talk.
Oh, you see, people haven't seen it. You haven't given it away.
Sorry.
Ask Me Anything, apparently, an AMA. On Reddit, I thought that was like a typey thing. And everyone was really horrible on Reddit and nasty.
Yeah, I've never seen anything on Reddit where people just weren't being mean to other people.
Anyway, on that bombshell, it's time to finish the stream.
No!
Yeah, oh, it was such a bombshell. He dropped his paintbrush on.
I've flicked my paintbrush across the room.
So, we're going to raid Wiki D, who is playing Gartic Phone. If you haven't played Gartic Phone before, it is fun and it is free. So hopefully you'll join us, but either way, thank you so much for being here with us. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for being streamers and just for your company.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. See you all soon.